So I twisting up steel here to make an octagram, and this is my new twister machine. It's 5 horsepower. It's a 15-to-1 gear reducer. Should create about 2,800 pounds of torque at 20 RPMs. But I'm not running at 20 RPMs, I'm running a lot less. The last motor I had less horsepower, but had better gear reducer. And so I'm also twisting up the hardest thing I can possibly twist. And so it requires some work and some practice. And so this was a new way to do it. And I have to basically pulse it instead of letting it slowly twist. It's like impulse DC instead of DC. And I have my jigs that are mounted here. I took an I-beam, and this jig slides on it. I can put other jigs in here to make other things. I have little jigs, these little guys. You can put copper tubes and steel tubes, or steel, copper and steel rod in. I use 4-gauge copper. These little guys, which I am selling on Etsy for $40, either magnetized steel or copper. This machine will do those no problem. I decided to do the really hard thing. And I'm not going to do this again by myself. This is a lot better to have 2 people. I'm an apprentice now, Miss Allison Cooper. And I have another welder joining the team, his name's Zach. He's moving here from Greenville next week, and he seems really excited to work with me. My friend Alan has been helping me out and has been loaning me a bunch of tools, / he wants to work more with me. He just runs the business at the same time. And but I MIG welded all of this. This guy's bolted on. One thing I could do to increase the torque is I could always unbolt this guy, which I might do. He's not on here, and I can cut this piece. This piece off right here, I can slice off. I can actually put a flywheel on it. I can take this guy and like mount it down right here on the ground, and then have the flywheel on there, a really small one, and then put a really big one up here on the end to turn this shaft. And so it's and this relates to vortex mechanics, but if I double the radius of the one gear to the next, I double the torque, and I decrease the RPM, and I have the RPM. And so if I do that, then this guy will be able to twist metal much easier, and he can run at a slower speed, because he'll run faster down here but slower up here. So I might do that, not for now. I can get this. I can do the big octograms. I don't think I'll be using this one. This was a nice practice. And it also would help to have like 2 heavy-duty Victor torches to heat this guy at the same time. Sadly, Victor torches are like $100 a piece. There's so many tools I need. A chop saw, drill press. I'm borrowing someone's chop saw. I'm borrowing someone's drill press. Need a TIG welder at some point. I'm probably manifesting an air compressor this week. That's cool. I have a friend with a TIG welder I can use. I need a bigger oxygen tank. There's all these crazy things I need. Shops are expensive. They're really expensive. Thank you to everyone who's like been ordering coils and wands lately to help me buy stuff. Tomorrow I'm gonna hash out all the small coils. I think I can get most of the small coils out tomorrow. There's a way I figured out how I can mass produce them at once, or I can basically, instead of doing 1 coil at a time, I can do like 3 coils at once, and then bend that all around a bar, so it actually makes like a spiraling helix. But then I can make like 3 or 4 coils out of that one. I'll probably do 3 coils at once. It's just you have to get the math right, and it should be easy with this guy to do the little coils. The bigger coils are going to require a little bit of work. I should have this all figured out this week, being this guy is finally up and running. So that's the twister machine. It's my fabrication. It's a pretty nifty job. I like it myself. This fabricated this welding table. Yay, welding table. This is my temporary shop. I'm in it for one more week. And has a nice air compressor out here. And so this is the River Arts District out here. This is the French Broad River. And alright, and so this is the River Arts District. And my new shop, it's sort of hidden. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. There we go. There's my new shop. It's that silo. Yep. And I live relatively close to it, 500 feet to it. So this is the River Arts District. This is where all the cool stuff's happening in town. Lots of fabrication, lots of metal workers and potters and painters. The town helps support it. So I land myself in the creative heart of Asheville. It's pretty epic. And it's going to be really fun building in that silo. It's all structural steel on the inside, so I can build my way up. It's 40 feet high and 36 feet diameter, 1,100 square feet on the base, but I can add floors. I don't think I'm going to add complete floors, I'm going to add like sectionalized lots, and so everything's like open air, and I can even put a Tesla tower in the center of it or on top of it. Oof. The ideas are limitless. So manifestation moving forward. And thank you for everyone supporting me to get this far in building this twister machine. It's been quite a learning process at the same time. Adios, my friends.